Hi, I'm Nathan, and this is the AR Minute from AWE EU. Today I'm talking with Antonio. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
We heard from Ori today a lot about dreams for the future of the metaverse. What's your dream for the metaverse, and are there things that need to develop or improve in order to get there?
Well, first of all, there's a lot of, it's a big buzzword. I'm a little bit done with using even the word metaverse, but I kind of like it because it's like socially accepted, like everyone sort of.
Exactly.
So we have to start somewhere. Like when I started doing live acting in VR, I was like, should I call it acting? Should I call it theater? Because it's more than that. It's narrative, it's cinema, it's gaming. So what I like to think is that we have a chance, we have the opportunity of establishing something from scratch that is inclusive, that is diverse, that is like kind of well integrated with our real reality, so that both kind of verses don't overlap and overwhelm each other, and that it should be human-centered. Although this sounds like a kind of an Oprah thing to say, I don't know, like motivational kind of
thing
coaching,
to say.
Whatever. But
it's a product design thing to say.
There you are.
It's a design thinking thing to say.
I actually feel something about it.
Yeah.
So we have this opportunity. We're not just within designing and developing. This is about everyone on real reality to hop on that train and make it inclusive from scratch and co-create and co-design. So my future is that we make it something meaningful, centered, that this kind of impacts our lives, because it's not about technology per se.
Yeah, I could not agree more. Unfortunately, I have to ask you a hard question now.
Should.
And also at expos like AWE, we hear a lot about the challenges and really sticky problems about developing new technologies, right? Access, ethics, accessibility, there's innumerable, safety. So as somebody who is building and teaching and building the new minds who will be building the next metaverse, what's your responsibility to address those problems, and how do you address them?
Well, first, I think that it's all about defining, hybrid profiles of the future. So I will be a good metaverse expert. I don't think there are any kind of metaverse expert right now. We're sort of getting into it. They're like experts on the different pillars that kind of constitute the metaverse. A lot of the VR experts, VR design experts, designing gaming, we put them all together in a big family. Optics, whatever. Diversity, inclusion, that's so necessary.
Your approach is to really bring all of those specialties under one roof and to really create an ecosystem where there's not just one person responsible for that whole experience. I really appreciate that. Congratulations, you made it through the tough question. We're now at the last question, and it's an easy one. You just fill in the blank. Okay. The future is?
Well, the future is all about re-humanizing technology.
Yes.
So it's all about co-designing, co-creating, creating this kind of ecosystem that's, centered. We're people, we have to impact society and make it meaningful and have fun with it.
Yes.
It should be profitable, we all need money.
Yes.
But then again, if this is going to be this gigantic, titanic, parallel/integrated reality merged with this one, we have to kind of emulate, replicate it in a way that huge ecosystem is meaningful. It's not just about, isolated VR experiences anymore.
Well, Antonio, that was fantastic. I'm so glad that you could join us on the AR Minute.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome. Thank you so much.